And the story continues with Billy McMee and Boris McHugh and their attempts to reach an enlightened view. They're travelling to Advaita Island, where they hope to find a hidden diamond, a treasure so wondrous and holy and true, the gurus say it's accessible to only a few. Speaking of gurus and their spiritual teachings, the island is full with the sound of their screechings. You want the truth? You need someone to worship? Step right up. I have satsang entrepreneurship. Step right up to receive my holy transmission and follow my methods with much repetition. The tale is so often the same. Enlightenment is presented as a hide-and-seek game. They say, go deeper, be silent, go within. You'll find consciousness is the linchpin. You are not the body, the thoughts, or an emotion. You're not the wave. Be still and see you're the ocean. The gurus say you are consciousness itself, still and vast. Discover this, and life will be a holy blast. Can't realize yourself as awareness? You're not trying enough. You're being careless. Find your true self. It's behind a veil of illusion. I assure you, once you find it, there'll be no more confusion. As consciousness, you'll find the knowledge of the absolute. Of this, I am resolute. But remember the emperor with no clothes? In the same way, Advaita has something to disclose. The consciousness they declare as the foundation of all may not be the right answer at all. It's possible it's just the pomposity of a me, declaring itself as the oneness key. It thinks itself able to open the door to end this raging duality war. Bear with me if you will, for admittedly what I say is like a suicide pill. But what if there's no such thing as consciousness? Just a dreamt sense of selfness? What if consciousness is not so much a noun as a verb? Wouldn't that be superb? So not an attainable spiritual junction, but instead simply a function. Dreaming as someone who's separate and aware. But in truth, there's no one there. Like an eye that is there, but not at stare. So self-awareness has all the probability of a round square. What a relief! The search has been in vain. There truly is nothing to gain. A dreamt-up consciousness can't create real duality. It doesn't even have a locality. There never was anyone with a separate identity who needed to seek out serenity. But shush now, this Advaita is ever so rare, for it dares to say there is no one there. What to do? There is a clue. It's when a guru refers to a you and a list of many things to do. That guru sees you as a cube. What a silly pompous boob. They've fallen for the simplest illusory trick, using their spiritual measuring stick. The world has to wake up, don't you see? There's a you there who needs me, for I am an enlightened authority. But wholeness is blind. There is nothing there. No knowledge or ability to be aware. No illusion ever sat in the illusory corner. So no need to become an awakened reformer. Gurus set an impossible task for an imagined someone to wear a spiritual mask, as if that would lead someone to liberation and not a life of vexed separation. Or worse, it leads to an impossible declaration of a someone who's found self-realization. When there is no one there in the first place, there's no one who wakes up in this enlightenment race. The neocortex simply reflects like a mirror. It couldn't be clearer. It's not the producer that's been proven incorrect. It takes over 7 seconds to even reflect. Conscious awareness is so slow. In fact, it's always the last to know. There just is no separate self who can seek or find. There is no duality creating a bind. There is no observer to mind. There's no one really grappling with what seems to be happening. This is it. This is all. No need to reach for an awakened experience, imagining it will come from devotee obedience. For not even stillness or silence can be your passport, as if that was a means of oneness transport. No need to find love or bliss or Satchitananda, or a need to read tomes on Vedanta. No wondrous gate to pass through, with an answer to satisfy an imagined you. That promise of an awakened soul is a most misleading goal. No one is on the other side of an imagined great divide, waiting for an illusory you to finally become one of the enlightened few. Nor is there an absolute, aware of Billy McMee and Boris McHugh and their difficult plight, and waiting in readiness for them to get it right. To form a line is a little bit asinine. No one's nearer to what's divine. No need to try and jump the queue, 'cause seriously, there is no you. No one's closer if they've had a glimpse or have or haven't lost their me. There isn't anyone who's bound or free. These signs are just imaginary. You see, whatever is appearing, apparently, is not happening to a you or a me. All there is a gloriously undivided everything, neither large nor small, which is paradoxically at the same time no thing at all. So that's the end of season 1. I'm not sure if Billy and Boris have had fun. This seeking energy creates such a fuss. I blame the bloody bus. So where will they be off to in 2021? Stay tuned. Season 2 has only just begun.